What the fuck? Man, why the fuck is LinkedIn keep effing up? God damn. Goodness gracious.
I had to edit mine.
What's your LinkedIn?
Yep. Now I want people to find me.
Oh yeah, because you've been having some weirdos coming on your shit. You feel me?
For real.
Man, mine is like, I don't know, like the internet been kind of wonky lately, to be honest. You feel me? It just ain't been, it's the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. They listening to us. Damn it, this shit
I think they are. This girl at my job, she said, like, oh, I need tech support. And then this tech thing messaged her.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just messaged her out the blue.
That tells me they're reading our chats.
Man, they reading the chats. You feel me? They most definitely looking at the social medias. You know what I mean? You know, we be talking about some controversial stuff. You know?
Know, when I went back and I looked up Nora Christine again, it said something different for me.
For real?
Yeah.
What did it say? What did it say this time?
Some random chick. Which is great for me. I don't really want to be found.
Okay. So it was a random chicken. Hey, y'all, I got a guest on today. As y'all can hear, you feel me? Got a guest on today. We got Nora from the new party. You feel me? You know, great traveling right now. He would have hopped on, but he traveling. He in the shy. You know what I mean? But I got Nora in the building. Look, Nora, you've been on here before, but you know, let the people know about what you got going on, and you know, the new party and everything from there.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nora Christine. I am the lead host and producer of The New Party. The New Party podcast is a diverse panel. Kamal has definitely been a great guest. So we really appreciate him. So thank you for allowing us to have him, because I know he has his own fans. Pretty much we bring people from all political spectrums and walks of American life, and we come together and we talk about current events, politics, and everything in between.
Hell yeah. And I appreciate y'all for having me on there. You feel me? Like, you know, y'all let me get my thoughts out. You feel me? Even though I do try to be a little more PC when I'm on y'all platform. You feel me? Because I get it. You know, it's like monetization and how YouTube could be. See, on my platform, I give a rat's ass. I give a rat's ass about the monetization and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? If they gonna monetize me, good. If not, oh well. I'm just getting this info out. But I do appreciate y'all having me on there. You feel me? And hey, last night it got a little spicy. God damn. You want to tell the people a little bit what happened like last night on the show?
So like last night it did get spicy. Pretty much we were talking about the No Kings protest that will be happening tomorrow, June 14th. We also talked about the issue with immigration, you know, and the left versus, it's pretty much the left versus right in our positions. I think what frustrated, I can speak for me because I consider myself on the right as a conservative, is the fact that the left and the Democrats, they can't acknowledge the level of violence that these protests have had. Also, they can't acknowledge that they're doing this for illegal people versus American citizens. All the other major protests, for me, that we've seen in this country have been regarding American citizens in some form or fashion. The civil rights, although it did benefit directly Black people, it benefited everyone at the end of the day, right? The Boston Tea Party, even going back to that, it was taxation on everyone. It wasn't just one group of people, and it wasn't non-American people. So for me, that's what I struggle with. First of all, the other thing that frustrated me is they can't acknowledge the amount of crime from illegals and people like that are happening to American citizens. And even when I showed them the montage of the crime, of the violence, they still, I don't know how else to put it, but gaslit.
Yeah, they be having cognitive dissonance. They be seeing something, you feel me, and it's like right in their face, but they be like, I ain't believing the shit. It be like that, you feel me? Shout out to Kelly in the building.
Hi, Kelly.
Shout out to you. I'm gonna be on her show next week on Tuesday. We about to be on the panel. It's about to be Diaspora Wars, y'all. You feel me?
I'm coming. I'm gonna come.
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna come. I'll wrap up the show at 9. I have to represent for the real African Americans because I am African American.
Okay.
My father's Moroccan, and I mean, when I did my DNA, I'm 45% North African, 30% Nigerian. So I got to represent for the African Americans because I think I'm probably going to be one of the most African. I'm not saying obviously not FBA, but you get what I'm saying.
Nah, I get what you're saying. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, let me ask you this, and then we're gonna get into it because you know you were talking about the illegal immigrants, and today we talking about some of the black celebrities that's caping for illegal immigrants, but don't cape for their own goddamn people. But how you feel about Elon Musk being African American?
I feel like this is what I struggle with a lot of immigrants. Can we be frank?
Okay.
I put America first. I put America before any of my heritage. So, but Elon, like many immigrants, and this is what I think that a lot of Americans and FBA struggle with, is they don't step aside and put America first. They put their people first. He definitely was pushing for those white South Africans to come here. And it doesn't benefit Americans as a whole. It helps those people, but it doesn't benefit us. And that's the problem I have. And I think a lot of people have. They're not willing to lay down their allegiance to these other countries and put America first. Like the way they swear to when they become citizens, they still are putting their other countries first, sending money home, you know what I mean? Like advocating for different things. And that's the struggle that I think a lot of people don't like.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Also waving a motherfucking flag while destroying property and shit.
But, yeah, so like let's talk about that, right? So like with the flags, I think anyone has a problem when they wave their flags at a soccer game, at a celebration, positive, happy things. But when you're sitting here burning down the country and you're waving your flag, I think that's a problem for me.
Hell yeah, that's a problem. That feel like an invasion. That's what you do when you conquering some shit.
Insurrection. But yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna get into the topic at hand. We're gonna talk about some of these black celebrities and they've been caping for the illegal immigrants. You feel me? But before we get into that though, my fam sector of the audience, I love y'all. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, you feel me? Nora, appreciate you. You know what I mean? My producers, Reelan, Kiveon, and Byron. Y'all better do this shit loudly and proudly. You know what? I'm gonna do it with y'all this time too. Give yourself a round of a goddamn applause. You feel me? Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to the team. Clap, clap, clap.
Other sector of my audience, you hating motherfuckers. Y'all get no time today. Y'all can shut that fuck. Now, let's hop right into it. First thing, oh my goodness. Kelly reading my mind. Kelly is reading my mind.
I know who she is, but what is she? She's not FBI, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
I'm about to Google it.
You know what we about to do, Nora? We about to do
what?
Perplexity search by y'all.
Yeah, there you go. I was now it says Nora Christine again, by the way, when I searched it.
Oh, for real? Okay.
It keeps changing each definition.
What when it comes to when you type in your name? Sometimes it's a little tricky with Perplexity and this AI stuff, you feel me? So it might switch up here and there, but for the most part, the shit kind of be spot on. But here's our lineage right here. Doshi born Jala Jamal Hickman or Hickman. I don't know. That sounds kind of Jamaican. I don't know. In Tampa, Florida, is the daughter of Celsia Moore and a rapper Snatcher the Boss. Her father Snatcher the
Black
Boss.
American.
Is that what it's saying?
Kelly's saying she's FBA.
For real? Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this. All right. So we can also do this. Doshi.
You don't look at I don't know. Let me be quiet.
Parents lineage. Bye, y'all. Okay.
What is it?
Blah blah blah. Lottie dottie dottie. Known by her stated mother, Celsia Moore. Celsia Moore played a central role in I think
she is Black American.
primarily raised by her mother. She maintained a meaningful. I'm speed reading, y'all. I'm trying to find where her parents are born at. All right. Maybe I should do that. I said lineage. Let me do this. And don't mind my spelling. I don't know how to spell for shit. All right. Is born.
It just talks about her being bisexual.
Yeah, I knew that. She said that shit on like the Breakfast Club, I think. All right.
Why does it matter?
Was blah blah blah. While detailed birthdays and birthplaces of Doshi parents are not publicly available. Why does this shit always happen? Nora, why does this always happen?
So do you think that they're hiding it to hide that she's not FBA?
Oh, and speaking of hiding, my bad, y'all. I ain't even sharing my motherfucking screen. God damn.
Yeah, I'm like,
God
we
damn.
don't see anything.
I'm hiding the info. Y'all, can you see it now, Nora?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, look it.
Maybe we should look up her mother, Salacia Moore. Let me Google her.
Okay, because right here is saying that it details of her parents' birthplace is hard to find. I noticed that could be the trick.
Oh, I got more info. There's a link. There's an article on People Magazine about her parents.
Oh, for real? All right, you could send that link over.
Yeah, let me send it to you privately so you can share it on the screen. Where's the private chat?
Okay, yeah, send that over. Do I have private chat? Oh, right here, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, send that link over.
Oh, Lord, what's going on here? Hold on one second. My computer's acting up. There you go.
Okay. Boom. All right, y'all.
Kelly said, what's the call-in?
What's up? What'd you say?
Kelly said, what's the call-in? Kelly said, what's the call-in?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a number in a little bit, Kelly. I'm gonna get a number in a little bit. I wanna do some more of the topic first. You feel me? Then I'm gonna have you call in. But this, okay, her parents, Mom Celsia Moore, dad snatched the boss in the moment they knew she was destined for blah blah blah. I don't give a rat's ass about that. Where are her parents from? Okay. 98 refers herself as a swamp princess. Lottie Dottie. She spent her last.
I think she's FBA.
Well, okay. Usually it ain't that hard to find our lineage when it comes to us foundational Black Americans. I put it like that. Okay.
Well, you're right.
Yeah. So it's a mystery. But what's not a mystery is she's caping for the illegal immigrants. Y'all see this right here, y'all? You feel me? And Doshi used the BET Awards when Trump's ICE raids and support mass protests in LA. Wow. Wow. Oh, she ain't the only one. Okay. You know what? We're gonna read a little bit of this article, but before we do that, I want to show y'all another headline. Cardi B doing the same thing. And I kind of understand why Cardi B is doing it because she's part of Panic.
Yeah, both of her peoples are immigrants. So that makes more sense.
Yeah. But I'll be like, well, you can't be speaking on our Black issues then at this point, because God damn it, you don't speak for nothing that's supposed to be good for us. But as soon as some shit going on, you feel me, her Hispanic side, ready to put the cape on. But when it comes to us Black Americans, you feel me, our Black people, you feel me, be silent as hell. But let's read a little bit of this. You feel me? Grammy Award winning artist Doshi was awarded Best Female Artist. Okay, well, I don't care about that shit. She won the award. Congratulations. During her acceptance speech, though, she directly called out President Donald Trump. I don't want to address what's happening right now outside the building, Doshi began. These are ruthless attacks that are creating fear and chaos in our communities. In the name of the law and order, Trump is using military forces to stop a protest. Oh my God. And I want you all to consider, God damn it, Griot, all these damn pop-ups. Hold on. Why would y'all have a pop-up that messes up the text? Oh my goodness. What is the Griot doing? Hold on, let me refresh, y'all. Why would y'all have a pop-up right there? God damn. Anyway, where was that? Attacks are creating fear and chaos in our communities. In the name of law and order, Trump is using military force to stop protests, and I want you all to consider what kind of government it appears to be. When every time we exercise a democratic right to protest, the military is deployed against us. What?
I think she's referring to like United States citizens because I don't know. I mean, this is what I think upsets me because I'm not FBA, but I'll say this. I don't like the fact that they're trying to make this a Black issue, an FBA issue, a Black immigrant issue. This is like, to me, it's not an all people issue because I stand on the fact that most of the people that are not compliant with ICE, I'm sorry, are Hispanic. I'm sorry. It's true.
Yeah. And to be more specific, though, and shout out to my Mexican compadres that, you know, they stand on business and they ain't about the bullshit and upholding white supremacy, but it's mainly the Mexicans.
I'm sorry. It's true. It mainly is. It mainly is. And I'll take it a step further. I think most of the crimes that are being done by people that are here illegally, I don't know. I don't know.
Nah, say it.
I need to do more research. But you saw what I played for you last night. I actually didn't get to play my second montage because it got too hot. My second montage, I included white European illegals that are here. I included them too. So it's not, I didn't just play everyone, but most were Hispanic. And I didn't intentionally do that. It's just what came up when I was talking about it. So, you know, Skeptic said a point last night. She thinks it's media bias. Okay, fine, maybe it is, but you see, I didn't play no TikTok videos. I played real news clips. I don't like using TikTok videos on my show because for that reason.
I just got one thing to say. Like, where the hell is Nora Martinez? Why ain't she been talking about the protests?
Who is she?
So Nora Martinez, she was she's the president of the LA Council members. So she's a politician. And a couple years ago, she said to one of her council members while she was talking to Kevin DeLeon and the rest of them motherfuckers, she was like, I don't fuck with that guy. He's with the blacks.
Really?
Yeah. So with her anti-black ass, you feel me, in a position of power, saying shit like that, I'm just wondering why the fuck she ain't saying nothing right now when it comes to her Mexican people protesting. She ain't saying nothing good, nothing bad, but they worrying about us, goddamn Black Americans, specifically foundational Black Americans. They worrying about what the hell we doing and why we not out there protesting. You want to know why, Nora?
Why?
Look, I ain't even gonna say it. I just got some clips I want to play y'all. I just got some clips I want to show y'all. First of all, Nora,
I was gonna play this clip too.
Okay, I'm gonna let you play this clip out. Play your clip after I play this one. So, Nora, do you want to read this?
I have one on the reparations, but I'll read it. Mexican tells the world that Mexican. Oh, oops.
Oh shit! You was reading it. My bad.
Yeah. Tell me to read it. Mexican tells the world that Mexican fathers won't let daughters date Black men, but will let them date white men to better the race. That's
that Viva la Raza or whatever the hell that shit is.
Like older Mexican won't let his daughter date a Black man, but she can date a white man.
Ooh.
Because my skin color. It's almost sad because they say para mejorar la raza.
Yeah.
They be saying.
There it goes.
Yeah.
They're fucked up, bro. They're fucked up. So when my grandma moved to the city, and my grandpa moved to the city, and they met.
Who'd want to date him? He looks like a little fat pig.
Just so better because she was with this guy from Michoacan that was light skinned and white with green eyes, and she looked like Felipe, dark, short. And she thought she was better, fool. Like, and I swear to God, my grandma just passed, but she loved my nephew more than she loved my niece. Like older man.
I mean, that's just one clip. You feel me? But they expect us to come out there and protest with them.
I'll say this: there's a lot of colorism in the Hispanic community. Even the ones that clearly have Black skin, they don't consider themselves Black. They don't want to be Black because they were told that. You know, they were taught that being Black is a barrier. I'm not saying I agree, but this is what they do. In fact, I'll take it a step further. I don't even think a lot of them don't even like their people dating outside of the Hispanic race, other than with whites. No blacks, no, even me, clearly I'm not, even I'm not acceptable to some. So this is just how they are. And I'm not saying it's right, but that's just the and it's not all of them, let me be clear, but that's the mentality for the most part.
I got something to say. Look, at what point when we gonna start getting to being like intelligent enough that we're not talking about all people?
I know.
You feel me? Like I'm gonna stop saying
have to do that though.
Like I'm gonna stop saying that shit because at this point we know we're not talking about all motherfuckers, but
when you're talking with certain people, you have to use it. Like last night with Skeptic, I love her, but I felt I had to use that because it was like it was like they're missing my points. Like you're saying all, I didn't say all. Like focus. Focus.
I get you. I guess it's in the context of the conversation, basically.
Right.
But yeah, I'm tired of that shit though. I'm tired of having to be like, oh, not all, blah blah blah. I'm like,
not all, asterisk.
Yeah. It's like we're not talking about all. God damn. But yeah, it is. I done heard, you feel me? And I will give Skeptic credit for this though. You feel me? She does call out the colorism within her goddamn Hispanic society.
Yes.
And more of y'all need to do that shit. And it seemed like them people on the podcast was kind of calling out the Hispanic community in a sense, you feel me? Y'all need to do more of that instead of worrying about us not protesting, walking hand in hand with y'all while they would have probably hit us with a goddamn billy club without any goddamn warning. But at least y'all getting warning. Y'all got a hiccup of a goddamn officer in Florida at least warning y'all. Like, hey, y'all come around these parts of town, we gonna shoot your ass dead, damn it. You better watch your back. You better not come destroy no cars or anything over here in Florida. We're going to be on your ass like white on rice. Y'all got a warning. He warned y'all. You feel me? When we protested, we didn't get a warning. All we got was, get them, Sparky. Got dogs sicked on us, water hoses, all types of shit.
True. You're right, Kamal.
Mm-hmm. But look, I got another clip from the same account. I like exposed racists and pedos, man. This person be having a lot of good clips. And I'll read this. Racist Hispanics still wreaking havoc, calling ICE officers fucking niggers as they attempt to drive off with illegal immigrants in Omaha, Nebraska. Question: is black and brown a myth? Well, let's watch this video right here.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna play the whole clip, y'all. I don't play the whole clip. All right.
Sorry, I played the whole clip last night. I had to drive home points.
Oh no, you can play the whole clip. I don't mind it. It's just I've seen this already. You'll see what's happening within like 1 minute. You'll get the gist.
Jesus.
Do you hear it? Did you hear it, Nora?
Uh-huh. Wow. 4 times, 5 times. Yeah. Hard R. We're not even saying hard R.
Hard R. Hold on, I'm gonna take calls in a little bit. You're gonna have to call back. I'm gonna take calls in a little bit. Call back though.
Share your whole screen, Kamal. I like this. You're gonna have to teach me this.
Okay, I got you. All right, that's it. You basically get the gist of it. The rest of the time they were still yelling nigga. You feel me? While they were in cahoots with the officer, you feel me? And yeah, they want us to stand in solidarity. How can we stand in solidarity when y'all calling white officers nigger? And we know what y'all mean. Like this,
was there a black guy there?
No.
Maybe there was a black guy in the car. Okay.
It was a dark Hispanic.
Oh, dark Hispanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Why did they use the C word?
I mean, I'm wondering that in the C word.
I would probably use that. That would be more appropriate in that situation.
Yeah, for real. Like, I don't know why. It's just, I guess niggas give them superpowers.
Like you, that's a Florida word. That's our word.
What's the Florida word?
The C word.
Cracker?
That came from Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, you can say cracker on here. I
know I can, but you know.
Okay, for sure. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it for you. Crack ass cracker. Crackalini. I'm tired of you honky speaking cracker knees. Like, why didn't they use none of that? They were like, you niggers. Y'all ain't about shit, you niggers. I'm like,
you know, it was here in Florida, they would have used it because everybody knows that word here.
Man, that was in Omaha, Nebraska, Nora. Like, that shit is.
But why didn't they use the P word?
What's the P word? Shit.
Call them pigs.
True.
Like, it would have been more. I'm not saying I agree with the word, but it would have been more appropriate.
Just saying,
it would have been more appropriate.
Hey man, my Mexican watchers, man, that's watching right now. Why none of those? Or why y'all don't go back to your old words? I miss when y'all used to say fool and essay and
homie.
Yeah, y'all don't even say that shit no more. Y'all just say nigga.
I don't know. These are the new immigrants. They new age.
God damn. You feel me? Speaking of new age immigrants, I got one more clip I want to show you, Nora. And then after that clip, y'all, I'm gonna play the slapper today, and then I'm gonna open up the phone lines because y'all been calling in. I know y'all want to talk about this ordeal, but I wanted to show a couple more things before, you know what I mean, I opened up the phone lines. And look at this, Nora. I don't know if you've seen this, but this about a Black Tucker Carlson Jr. He says send the Marines. And you see what's on the screen?
It's not.
You go to Kava, nigga. Wow.
It's a nice little restaurant.
What, Kava?
Yeah, is it the food restaurant?
Yeah, I ain't never been there.
Okay. So, it's nice. You should try it. It's like healthy food. It's Mediterranean.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. It's Mediterranean food.
Yeah, it's like pitas and salads and bowls, and it's like very Mediterranean.
Wait a minute, time out. I ain't gonna lie. When I watched that clip, I thought that was a Hispanic restaurant. You saying that's Mediterranean food?
No, yeah, it's Mediterranean. It's like healthy.
Oh shit! This doesn't change my whole mind about the clip now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did I ruin it?
No, you didn't ruin it. You actually opened my eyes to some shit where I'm like, wait a minute. They making it seem like it's a Hispanic restaurant. It's a Mediterranean restaurant. I'm so confused. What? All right, let me play the clip.
Nigga, I'm fake, nigga. I know you do, dog. I'll spit on your plate. I'll put my dick on your plate, nigga. Fuck your family. Fuck your kids, nigga. That's all it is. I can't sleep comfortably because of you.
Jesus.
The whole fucking plate. You be fucking expecting us to give us the whole fucking shit. That nigga right there.
Do you go to Kava?
Yeah, you do, nigga. Stop playing. Yeah, you do. Stop fucking playing. Fucking talking about, can I get a fucking discount? Can I get a fucking this? Can I get a fucking that? That nigga right there. Put the shit right there. Put that shit right there.
Hold on. I gotta show you. First of all, this is probably a fucking tether right here. You out
I
here
agree.
Shit, your stank ass. I smell your goddamn hyena goddamn axe spray from here. But anyway, do y'all see in the background? Oh, they not getting at those officers. They getting that bro right here.
But this is the supremacy of it all, Kamal. It's just the whole mentality. Like, when you're Black, you need to do this. When you're Black, you need to do that. I don't feel like anyone puts this pressure on white people. I'm gonna be honest with you. When white people, they can say and feel how they feel. I mean, do they get this from their community? I feel like they don't. I feel like Hispanics do it. Black people do it. It's like, you got to fall in line. You got to support this because this is what we're doing collectively as a people.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
I don't like that shit either. As a foundational Black American, it's like, yo, you're not out here marching for us when it comes to our problems and shit like that. And then you got this mindset of when we not marching out there and doing shit. Oh, we divisive. Oh, you ain't about shit. And then on top of that, when we really ain't doing it, then y'all get mad enough and start speaking these goddamn 4chan white supremacy talking points. And y'all be saying, like you just saw the clip, oh, you a nigga. You ain't shit, boy. I'm like, God damn. Why you ain't saying call that white officer in the back, that a majority of them in the back shooting bag bullets at your ass? Why you ain't call that motherfucker a hunky? Or why you over here spreading this hating shit? You go right over to the black person like, you dirty nigga. You ain't getting no food from Kava. What?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you feel me? And Kelly says Kava is mid. Is Kava mid? Nora, you said this shit good.
I like it.
Okay, I gotta most definitely try it now because I'm getting two different points. I'm most definitely gonna have to try some Kava. All right. But before I open up the phone lines, you feel me? Do I have anything else I want to show y'all? Nah, I'm gonna show y'all this on the back end. I'm gonna show y'all this on the and they're on the building. What's up, brother? You feel me? And anyway, on the back end, Nora, I got funnier clips, so I'm gonna lighten up the mood. That's some funnier clips. Yeah. You feel me? But before we get to opening up the phone lines, I gotta play the slapper of the day. And look at y'all. My guest came with the slapper of the day. Oh, Nora, you the first guest to give me a slapper of the day. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. And we playing some Childish Gambino. We about to play the immaculate single, This Is America. Y'all know this is a slapper. Uh-oh. Y'all check out the track list. So y'all can stream it. Also, I'll put it in the chat, y'all.
This is America.
Just living Just flipping up. What I'm flipping up. This is America. Got you flipping up. Got you flipping up. What I'm whipping up. This is America. Got you flipping up. Look how I'm living up. Police be tripping up. Yeah, this is America. Comes in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Yeah, I'm gonna go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. I'm gonna go get the bag. Yeah, I'm gonna get the bag. Yeah, I'm so color. Yeah, I'm so color. Yeah, we go color. Yeah. This is America. Don't get you slipping now. Don't get you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't get you slipping now. Don't get you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Look how I'm kicking up. I'm so pretty. I'm on preaching. I'm so pretty. Yeah. I'm on get it. This is solid. Two. Yeah. On my Kodak. Oh, you know that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. Country band. I got the plug on what? Whoa, they gonna find you. America. I just check my follow and listen. You know how to know me. Get your money, baby. Get your money, baby. Get your money, baby. Get your money, baby. You don't know.
This is a good slapper, Nora. Especially play on a Friday.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. This is America, y'all.
Perfect for the day.
Hell yeah. By Childish
Oh
Gambino.
Lord.
I put the song in the chat, y'all. Y'all go check it out. Y'all go stream it.
Yeah, go check it out.
Hell yeah. But with that being said, I am opening up the phone lines. So Kelly, was that you that called in? Call back. I'm opening up the phone lines. Unless you want to come on StreamYard. StreamYard gets priority. I have the link to the StreamYard pinned to the top. Okay. Also, if you want to call in, the number is 619-609-8383. Call in, let your voice be heard. The number is right here also. You feel me? StreamYard gets priority over phone calls, though. So if you come in on StreamYard, you feel me? You will get priority. But if you haven't been on the platform before, you got to show your face. All right? Because some of y'all be weird as hell. Y'all come in here trying to do some weird shit. But if you have been on the platform...
They come and don't show their face?
No. If they don't come show their face the first time, they ain't getting on the damn stage. Because I done seen...
Okay, got you.
Nora, I done seen other lives where people will come on StreamYard, they put them on stage, and then they be having weird things showing to demonetize and get their goddamn channel.
What do you mean? Like penises? I mean?
Oh, Lord. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Weird shit. You feel me?
I want to see that. Show me the weird stuff when you find it again. That sounds funny.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna show you. I gotta take like a screenshot or some shit. You feel me?
I got some weird funny celebrity news I want to talk about.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you get into that first before I show y'all some of these clips. And look, at phone lines is open though, y'all. If y'all want to talk about the illegal immigrants, the number is 619-609-7383. All right. Somebody called in too. Call back. You feel me?
Yeah, Kelly, call back. 619-709-7383. Sorry. I'm like putting out the wrong number.
You was close.
I was close.
Yeah, call in though, or come on StreamYard. We want to hear your thoughts. Okay. But Nora, you did say you had
I want to hear from those people that be going crazy in your chat talking ish. Where are they now? They show up now.
I'm so confused about this shit. They only come up when I go on your platform.
I have suspicions on who I think it is, but I'll tell you later.
Okay. I don't get it though. They only come on there, and real talk is so crazy because they don't even talk shit about me. They be just talking shit about they really be
about me and Enzo.
Yeah. I'll be confused. I'll be like, yo, these people never in my chat. They never on my show. But soon as I get on yours, you feel me? They going crazy.
That's how it be.
You feel me? I'm just like confused. I'm like, man. But yeah, you had some celebrity stuff that you wanted to tell us about.
Yes. Guys, everyone knows I've been obsessed with the Diddy trial.
Okay.
And today a real celebrity showed up. And I have to talk about it. Since we're talking about celebrities. Guess who showed up today?
Who showed up?
Kanye West showed up, the man himself. And I think the weird, funny thing about it is I suspect, allegedly, that the person name dropped where Jane went to the freak off with the group of celebrities is Kanye, and he's coming there to testify. So that's the weird, funny celebrity thing I had to say.
You think Kanye was? You think Kanye was the one that was there?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I think that she attended a freak off with him in Las Vegas. Jane, we can't say who she really is. If you want to know who she really is, I'll tell you later off camera. Come on.
Okay.
But she got flown on a private jet with this unknown celebrity mogul who's as big as Diddy, if not bigger. Who else is big as Diddy, if not bigger? There's some names, but I'm suspecting it's him because he arrived at the trial, and I have a clip of him showing up to the trial if you guys would like to see. But I'm suspecting it's him, and I believe he showed up today to testify because he wants to debunk everything she's saying.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Do you want to play the clip?
But yeah, what's interesting to me is I truly think that a lot of these celebrities are weirdos and they're into sick rituals, and like I won't say it on your channel, obviously, but that's the interesting part to me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sharing the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to add it to the.
Let me start it over.
Oh, you know what?
Okay, tell me when you add it.
I gotta. That's how I gotta do it. I gotta. I just learned something new today, y'all. If you want to share somebody else's screen, you have to stop sharing your screen. Didn't know that. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah. Here you go.
In the middle. Kanye West.
This is the courthouse. I've been there. This is what it looks like in the front. So they made him go through the front door because everybody has to go through the front door.
Okay.
Why is it acting up? Okay, here we go. And I literally walked through those same doors.
Yeah, Nora got the trail, y'all. And Kanye looking.
I'll pause it since it's glitching, but yeah.
Kanye out here looking like a space cowboy. God damn.
Yeah.
Out here. Damn. Kanye was at the trial. Oh, you think Kanye was at the freak off?
And he went to the overflow room because he couldn't make it in the main courtroom, I heard. So he was with the regular people in the fucking overflow room.
Oh, damn. That'd have been crazy if you was there, you feel me? Could have got the Kanye footage.
I'm so mad.
Oh,
that would have been the day not to be one of the lucky 14 to make it in the main courtroom. Then you're like waiting, and then you see Kanye walk in.
Oh, damn. Not Kanye being, oh man, is it true? Damn.
I mean,
Anyway,
he admits to liking doing those kind of things with his wife. I have him on camera saying it. So
yeah, but that shit different than getting implicated with the Diddy shit, though. I think so, because
it's all the same, Kamal. It's all the same.
It's him and his wife.
Listen, they have these weird men sleeping with their women. What's the difference?
Yeah, but Diddy was on some Rico shit. You feel me?
I don't know. I'm just saying that that's the basis of this case. The basis of the case is he hires these prostitutes. Kanye does the same thing, I'm sure, and they have them sleep with their wives and the girlfriends.
Well, shit. I guess when you hit a certain threshold, you start getting into weird sexual endeavors. But anyway, we about to switch it up. And hey, phone lines are still open, y'all. 619-609-7383. All right, call in. Let y'all voice be heard, okay? But I did want to talk about this before I play some clips I wanted to show y'all. Shout out to Taraji P. Henson. Man, Nora, did you see that the latest movie by Tyler Perry?
No, it looked like trash. Was it good?
It was, hold on. It was pretty solid, but it had certain things, but we got a caller calling in. Hold on.
Okay, yay.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yeah, we accept. Shit. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name's Anthony. I'm calling from Los Angeles, California.
Okay, what's good? Okay, what's good, Berber? How you living?
What's that?
I said, what's good, Berber? How you living?
I'm living good. I'm just watching everything, and I listen to you guys' program on a daily basis. I think you guys have done pretty good work. And, you know, I hear about the black and brown thing, but I grew up in San Jose, California, and that's really never materialized there. Even though you hear a lot of people talking about it, it's really not a thing. It's just something that's being tossed around. And, you know, I I just had my 75th birthday, and so I've seen it for a long time.
Okay, happy late birthday, bruh. Second, I'm gonna agree with you 1,000% because I'm originally from the Bay. I'm from Oakland, California. I saw them gentrifying our shit. You feel me? I saw it when I'm in San Diego now. You feel me? I moved in 05, but I saw them gentrifying our shit in the early 2000s. And I've been tapped in and seen how there ain't no black and brown coalition. Never was.
Right. No.
I mean,
no, going back to the Panthers, you know, I have a lot of family in Oakland, and you know, it's surprising to see Oakland today as opposed to, you know, back in the 70s.
Tell me about it, bro. It's a like
it's a new place, totally new place.
Man, like even
but, I don't really have a lot to say. I'm just kind of glad to get online with somebody for a change. I don't do it all the time.
Yeah, and like you said, the 70s. I say I put the shit back to like the 90s. I remember, and I did research. I remember in the town, it was like 40-something% Black American, and now it's like 20, probably like 19% Black American. They pushed us out of there.
Very low.
Very low.
Low.
You feel me?
Yeah, we've moved all out everywhere else. Even my folks have moved to Suisun and different places, Vallejo and places like that.
Okay, so I do got a question for you.
Okay.
So do you know what LULAC is?
LULAC?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I don't really follow it. I remember La Raza was in my day, and you know, they were not for black people.
Okay.
They were pretty much, you know, isolated. It was a Hispanic thing.
Mm-hmm. I heard of La Raza, you feel me? The reason why I'm asking you, because pretty sure you're seeing what was happening in the 60s when we were fighting for our civil rights. And with the president, he was like, you know, he said, let the Negro fight his own problem. His name was like Felix something. He's a Mexican guy. And that was in the 60s. And so I wanted to ask, did you see any Hispanic people fighting alongside with us in the majority numbers, not one or two, but the collective, when we were fighting for our civil rights in the 60s?
No, I never did. You know, it's you know, I lived in neighborhoods. I had individual friends, but you know, it wasn't like there's a big movement. Even Caesar Chavez, he was just for the farm workers. He was not for anybody else.
Damn.
You know, him and Martin Luther King may have taken pictures, but Martin Luther King was pulling for the civil rights ball. You know, he wasn't trying to delineate just black people. He was pulling for civil rights for everyone. And oftentimes, I take my Martin Luther King Day off when we got that holiday, and oftentimes many people would ask me, "Why are you here?" If I didn't go to work, if I went to work that day, why are you here? I said, "Well, this is a national holiday for everyone. Civil rights is for everyone, not just for, you know, black people."
True.
So it's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, you're right about that. And it's very interesting that you said that, like, you didn't see collectively a big number of Hispanics fighting alongside of us when it came to civil rights, when civil rights helped out everyone.
True. I said that.
It did. Yep. It saved everyone. Yeah, that's why in 1965, we started getting all these different immigrants moving into the country, and they had absolutely no respect for the ADOS or FBAs at all. And it's kind of a weird thing, you know, but I've never been misled to believe that. I've known incidents that really I wouldn't want to talk about, but they're fairly specific, but it's never really been one of those things. It's a word called Blackamento, I think it is, that pretty much sums it up.
Okay. Brother, do you got any other knowledge that you want to kick to us before I let you go, bro?
No, I've said pretty much what I can. You know, you guys just keep doing the good work, and thank you for allowing me to talk to you guys for a minute.
All right, I appreciate you calling in, man.
Right on. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Man, that was my Bay Area brother, you feel me? Kicking us some game. Appreciate you. Hey, phone lines are still open. I'm open for like 2 more minutes, y'all. Y'all want to call in 619-609-7383. Feel me? Call in. All right. And what we talk about? Always talk about the movie Straw. And I think
what
Kelly
was
said
about?
it was decent. Basically, it was about a single mother kind of struggling with like mental health because she was going through a lot of things, and like it was her spoiler alert. I'm spoiling shit for y'all. Okay. Her daughter was actually, Nora, are you gonna watch it? Because I if you're gonna watch it,
Go ahead and tell me. No, please go ahead and tell me. Spoil it.
Oh.
I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it.
Okay, so basically, she's struggling with her mental health, and the thing is that she's struggling with money. She's working multiple jobs, and the whole time you think like you think her daughter is just sick during that day, and you think Taraji P. Henson is playing the single mother. She killed her role. Shit was incredible. Like, you feel me?
Okay, so the acting was on point. At least we have one good thing going with that story.
All the acting was on point, in my opinion. I think that was the best thing about the movie. Taraji P. Henson did a phenomenal job. You feel me? Tiana Taylor, she did her fucking thing. She was amazing.
Oh, Tiana Taylor was in it? Maybe I'll watch it. I like her.
Oh, shit, then watch it. No, I think you're going to like it. It's decent. Like Kelly said, it's not a bad movie, but it ain't the best because Tyler Perry.
I want to know what you didn't like.
Tyler Perry putting his Tyler Perry spin on shit.
That's what I'm saying. Why does it have to be a black single mother? Why can't it, like, that's losing her mind? Why can't it be a white single mother? Why can't it be a Hispanic single mother? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the victimization to me is it's always. I don't know. That's what I don't know.
And that's what Tyler Perry he get a lot of flack for. And actually, got a headline about it where Tyler Perry defends the portrayal of black women amid the release of Straw. I'm paying homage.
But why she gotta have a mental illness though?
It's like, and it's not only that. I think it's more of this. I don't mind those movies if he gives us more movies of black empowerment and us not being
like a nice black family, like, you know what I'm saying, like the Huxtables. Like, why can't we see that? So we don't see enough of that anymore. I don't know.
And it's like it's either downtrodden, you hella poor, you broke as hell, and
or
shit
some
like
drama, degenerate debauchery.
Yeah, when it comes to Tyler Perry movies, it's the same formula. But I will say, with this movie, the acting was phenomenal. Taraji P. Henson did her thing. I hate to say it because it's like, why is she winning an Oscar playing this role? But she played her ass.
Did she win an Oscar?
I hope she win a fucking Oscar for this role. Even though it's like one of those. It kind of feels kind of Denzel Washington winning an award for Training Day type of ish.
I feel like they blackballed her because she spoke out and said that she wasn't getting paid like that.
Well, that's another thing. Nora, you hitting up on all the topics. Shit. Tyler Perry said, look, I'm paying motherfuckers. He said he makes more black millionaires than Hollywood and calls for protecting our history. So he paid. That was one of the things that was out there too, that he paid a pretty penny to these actors and to get this stuff out there, And I gotta say something, Nora. It's very interesting when you start talking about Diddy, the numbers went up like a motherfucker. And then as soon as we stop talking about Diddy, this numbers start going down. That means them feds was tapping in, just to let y'all know.
Really?
That shit spiked as soon as you start talking about Diddy and Kanye and them being in cahoots with each other. The numbers spiked. I saw it. And as soon as we stopped,
you're welcome. I helped you out, Kamal.
I don't know. You might have seen the feds over here. but yeah. essentially, that was one of the things too. Tyler Perry says, you know, he's paying his actors, paying them well. You feel me? And then not only that though, it's the whole thing with Tyler Perry movies with kind of the downtrodden and all types of shit, and just kind of showing just the worst of the worst when it comes to Black society. But I will say this, like, the one thing Tyler Perry always gonna do in his movies, he gonna make you laugh. Cause there is one thing where I'm like, and I gotta spoil this for y'all. And Nora, if you do watch this, you'll understand what I'm talking about. The damn bomb. All that damn bomb thing was getting on my damn nerves.
There was a bomb?
No. So this is the thing. Taraji P. Henson took her daughter's science project, right? And it looked like a bomb, but it was something to do with, I don't know, because they never explained. But the thing was, right? She took that into the bank, and it was seeming like, you know, it seemed like she was trying to rob the bank, but she really wasn't. You feel me? But she had this thing, and it kept saying it's a bomb, but she's cluttering the shit, throwing the bag, hitting the shit on walls, and at this point in my head, I'm like, why don't y'all just ask, is that a bomb or is not a bomb? Like, this clearly not a bomb. She's clanking this shit around. I swear to you,
Jesus
the bomb
Christ.
was in the whole movie till the last like 15 minutes, and they finally figured out it's not a bomb.
Did they kill her? All right, you don't gotta answer that.
They didn't do. That was the one thing they didn't do. That was the only downtrodden thing they didn't do. I was thinking,
okay. God damn.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna kill Taraji P. Henson character, but they actually didn't. So that was the only non-downtrodden thing that was in this movie. But the bomb thing was getting on my nerves. I was like, it's not a bomb. Why is nobody asking? Like, is that a bomb? Why are you throwing this shit around like a football? Nora, but this is the thing. It's Tyler
That's crazy.
Perry. And not having writers and shit. You other writers in the room be like, and then you feel me?
You think he wrote it all? You don't think he had writers?
Hell no. He said that he don't have other writers in the room.
I don't believe that.
He said it out his mouth. Now I don't know if he lying or not. You feel me?
I don't believe it. I believe that after a certain point you're not hungry.
I'm just saying
the creativeness goes down.
I'm just saying. He said that he don't have writers in the room. And Nora, you right about that, because like when I watch his movies and shit, after he said that, I could tell him like, yo, I could really tell you don't have other writers or somebody editing your shit. Because you say you don't care about me spoiling the movie.
No, I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay.
I'm over him. I'm over him because it's like, I don't know. Something about him to me is very disingenuous. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe he's a great guy. I'm kind of over him though.
Actually, no, Nora, explain that, because a lot of people actually say that. They feel that he's disingenuous and he's kind of.
Well, first of all, he's friends with Oprah.
Oh God.
And the amount of things that have come out about her. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay.
So my spirit says something about him is off. I can't put my finger on it. I just don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not ready to really give a real opinion on it yet. It's just something says to me something's not. In the beginning, I really did like him. I liked his story. I liked the stories he was telling because they weren't so negative as they are now.
Yeah,
but now it's like
comical, right?
Yes. It was fun before. It was fun. It was a nice balance of fun.
It was. Yeah. And then it started changing. Something switched. You feel me? You right about that.
Well, you know why? Because certain people got their hands on him and took control over him. Powers that be.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I get what you're putting down. Yep. But let me the last thing where I'm like, okay, when you find out at the end that, you know, Taraji P. Henson's daughter actually died, and you thinking like, oh shit, she died that day? No.
What did she die from?
She had like some type of cancer, I think.
Oh,
so she was
that's
like 9
sad.
years old. So no, it was sad. But then when you find out, right, it wasn't the same night or day when she's doing all these activities. It was the day before. And it's like, oh my God, bro, you fucked up the whole thing. I felt that was a fuck up because now it made it seem like she did all these outrageous things the day after her daughter died, instead of doing these things, trying to scrounge up money to help her daughter out, and then you think she died the same night as she actually accomplished getting this money. And it's like, why did you do that, Tyler Perry? That shit kind of it messed up the story for me, because I'm like, that was just a weird placement. Because think about it, Nora. To me, it felt more sad that she did all these things, accomplished getting the money to help her daughter out, even though she's gonna go to jail and shit. And then at the same day and at that night, her daughter died, compared to her daughter dying the day before, and then she snapped and doing all these things after the fact. You know what I mean?
It's weird.
Exactly. It's weird. It's like, it's a weird placement. And it's like Tyler Perry, man, please just get one editor, bro. Somebody, man.
So
shit,
you believe that he writes and edits his own stuff because of the way the production of it is, you just feel?
Yeah, I think so. Because like, if somebody would have read that script, I guarantee they would have been like, don't put it where the daughter is died prior. Made it where it seemed died at the same night, if you want to give that effect, that heart tugging effect. You feel me? Because it's like, we still get the point. Yeah. Taraji P.
But maybe it's for irony. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it could be. And that what pisses me off about Tyler Perry. Why would you put irony on something that serious?
But is it life ironic? Like, life is really ironic, Kamal. Like, what is the irony that plane crashes in India and dude is sitting in the one seat they say that you're supposed to die in, and he lives?
He sat in the one seat he's supposed to die and he lived? I didn't know
the
that
one
shit.
Seat that the seat he was sitting in, the seat that is the highest likely for you to die.
What?
Yes.
Oh shit. And we talk about the Boeing plane that crashed in India, y'all.
Right.
Wow.
That's irony.
It is irony. But see, if Tyler Perry was doing that, then I'm more like, man, Tyler Perry, you could go eat a dick, bro. Because if you're doing this as irony, that Nora, you gotta watch the movie. You gotta watch the movie now.
Now I gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it, because now.
All right, okay, I'm gonna commit. My mind has just been so consumed with like the Diddy trial. That's what I've been like trying to like keep up with in the free time. This shit is consuming, and like I gotta watch other people's stuff to keep up with what happened in the courtroom. What was their take? Because it's so funny. We could all be sitting in the same place and have 5 different versions of what happened. That's the irony too.
That's true. Facts about that. You feel me? Oh, hold on. I know, and this is why they call me Off Tangent Man too, alongside as a Shadow Band man. Kelly said those Mexicans threw Molotov cocktails in black neighborhoods to drive them out. Yes. Yes.
Is that true?
That's true. Yeah. They said
this is the 60s?
Not in the 60s. This was actually a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's rough.
Yeah. It's like, man, y'all want us to stand in solidarity, but y'all doing shit like this. So
that's not right.
I just wanted to point that out because that was a comment that stood out to me. But
right.
I'm about to close down the phone lines, and I did have a couple more clips, but we kind of running out of time. I got one more clip that I'm gonna play y'all, but if y'all want to call in and leave a voicemail, you feel me? And thank you to the caller that called in. Appreciate you, bro. The number is 619-609-7383. Call in, leave a voicemail. How do y'all feel about the illegal immigrants and things in that nature? And don't be no goddamn weirdo. Some of y'all be, Nora, do you know some people be calling in just breathing on the damn phone?
People call me because it's linked to my phone, and it's so weird. They're like calling it after the show. I'm like, bro, like, why are you calling now? I'm not gonna take your freaking call.
Yeah, just be calling. They don't leave a voicemail. Then when it's like they doing weird shit, just don't be weird. Just leave a voicemail.
Please don't.
Stop calling us being weirdos, okay? We appreciate
For
y'all
real.
tuning in though, for real. But okay, Nora, I'm gonna need your help because there's two clips and we only gonna play one because of time reasons. And I'm gonna let you pick which one it is.
Okay.
Do you want to see the Mark Lamont Hill clip, or do you want to see the white Harriet Tubman?
Yes.
Which one?
I want to see Mark Lamont Hill.
Oh, the Mark Lamont Hill. Okay.
I want to see more. Yeah.
Okay. We'll say
I would love to hear what you think about him.
Okay. We'll save the white Harriet Tubman for another time. All right. And we'll say this one for another time. But I guess this happened to Mark Lamont Hill. From what he said, this happened a year ago. But
it was a year ago?
Yeah. But let me play the clip.
Playing it now?
I don't know. And I actually wanted to ask you that. So, academics.
I'm about to look it up while you play it.
Oh, yeah. Research it, for real. Academics, a.k.a. Jerry from Tom and Jerry, hit us with a tweet right here. Mark Lamont Hill was pepper sprayed by a whale at a speaking event. Okay. But let's look at this.
Oh, Jesus.
Tackled her ass like Ray Lewis. Play this one more time.
They bodied her.
Hell yeah. Hey, Goldberg speared her ass.
Yeah.
Damn. So, apparently, right, Nora, that actually happened last year.
It is a year ago, 2024.
Yeah, from what Mark Lamont Hill is saying. My thing I wanted to ask you.
Oh, okay. When you have a moment, I'll tell you.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, why are we seeing this shit now?
Well, sorry, we broke up.
Okay. Did you hear me? Hello?
Well, so from my research, it says that she was a stalker. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, Kamal?
Uh-oh, it's the federales. They got Nora's Wi-Fi.
In my research, it said she...
Hello?
I think so. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Hello?
I think I'm breaking up on your end. God damn. As soon as we talk about the Diddy trial, the feds is messing up the Wi-Fi. Damn.
This is weird.
So,
hello?
I think, yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine, Nora. I think the Wi-Fi is messing up on what you call it. Try this, Nora. Try going out and then coming back in. Try going out.
Okay.
Try going out and then coming back.
Okay.
Because I can hear you perfectly fine. You feel me? All right. So Nora, she gonna go back out and then come back in. Soon as you talk about the Diddy trials, you start getting the different type of Wi-Fi. Maybe the baby oil Wi-Fi. I don't know. But yeah. That clip with Mark Lamont Hill. All right?
Yeah.
Nora. Okay, you back.
Okay. So from what I'm seeing in my research, is she was a stalker of his.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. He's saying, hold on, let me look it up on my cell phone.
Okay.
It's a good article, but since you're saying the Wi-Fi is messing up, I'll just read it from my phone so it doesn't mess with it. So pretty much this was from a year ago and it was on Martin Luther King Day. Hold on. Okay. Martin Luther King Jr. Day event in Philadelphia, which took place across the street from his bookstore. The woman who apparently believed Hill was part of a government plot against her approached the stage where he was sitting and pepper sprayed her.
So hold on. So she thought that it was a government plot against her, right?
Where he was a Fed.
Hey, Nora, excuse my language. I'm about to curse right now. Hey, you motherfuckers on the internet, man. Y'all need to stop freaking having false stories and doing bullshit narratives. You know they were trying to say that this woman was sexually assaulted by Mark Lamont Hill, was like a sexual victim.
What?
And that's why she did that? Like, people online was trying to say that shit. And I'm like,
unless that's the real story and that's the narrative he's giving, I don't know.
See, we got a lot of narratives now.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but so Mark Lamont Hill is the one saying this, that she thought it was a government plot against her. And
she was a stalker.
Okay.
He said that the woman had previously vandalized his bookstore with red spray paint and intended to throw a brick through the shop's window, but police intervened. He claimed authorities simply wrote the woman a ticket and let her go. So Joe Budden asked, "Did you hit it?" He said, "I've never met this woman before." No, to be clear, not only did I not hit it, I never met her before. It was clear she was a crazy person, right?
Why would Joe Budden ask that? God damn. So we getting different stories then. We getting different narratives. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I believe Mark Lamont Hill with the whole thing where like she thought it makes more sense to her think she's the government
mentally person.
Yeah. But okay, Nora.
I don't know.
Why do you think this shit is dropping now though?
Well, you know, I think he's pissed off the wrong people. You know, he was recently on. Who do you think could be behind this? What did I tell you my theory was? The Fed. Who's the Fed he was recently on getting Paris Morgan with?
Oh, the Sudanese.
Remember? Yes, the Fed.
Damn. Myron Gaines, you motherfucker. Allegedly.
Why is this dropping now?
Yeah.
Coincidentally, he was recently on a show with him, made him and that woman look stupid. Because remember, that was the whole thing. Also, it made Myron, I mean, not that he gives a shit, but made him lose points with the Black community when he did that. I mean, it's not like he has many points left. But who knows? Maybe this was a way to embarrass Mark Lamont Hill. I don't know. I'm just saying, coincidentally, he just happened to be on a podcast embarrassing him.
I see what you're saying. So he did his federale work and was like, let's push this out there. And people already got the narrative that Mark Lamont Hill sexually assaulted this woman. So we're going to put it out there and see if that narrative is strong. God damn. Hey, Nora, you on your detective gadget work right now.
Me and Kelly are going to do a video about him. I'm debating if I'm going to put it on YouTube or just going to keep it on Rumble. But I have some suspicions on him. I suspect he's actively still a federal agent. And I suspect he is actively... No. I'm talking about the Fed. The Sambo. The Sudanese Sambo. I suspect that he is behind a lot of things with Andrew Tate. I believe that he's here to infiltrate the red pill people. I could be wrong, but hey, I don't know. Right before he visited homeboy in Romania, and all of a sudden the feds were picking him up and doing these active cases against him. You tell me, is it a coincidence? I don't know. Look at Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was leading the charge against him, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know.
Wait a minute. I know about the Kevin Samuels, Myron Gaines stuff. You feel me? I did not know that Myron Gaines met up with Andrew Tate and then shortly after...
In Romania.
Yeah, and shortly after Andrew Tate going through all this shit?
I got to look at the timeline. I'm going to investigate it better, but I suspect it's all connected. I could be wrong. I got to look at the timeline. I got to look at the dates because I know that during COVID, he went and visited him and stayed with him. So I don't know if it was before or after the Romanian police picked him up and he was incarcerated. If it's after, I'm convinced about my theory.
Oh, shit. So you said that you're going to do a show with Kelly, but you don't know if you're going to put it on YouTube, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I got to talk to Kelly about that. We'll see. But I need to do a deep dive. Me and Kelly have talked about this in our private time, and I've told her my suspicions, and she was like, I think you might be onto something.
Okay, damn it. I want to watch that video for sure. God.
Yeah. And you know who he's sinking his teeth in lately now?
White man's ass?
Well, of course. But Anton Daniels, that's his latest. They're besties now. He comes on his panel, his millionaire whatever panel, or after show, I think, after hours. And so it's interesting to me that now they're friends, they're friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Are the feds going to be investigating Anton next? I don't know. Should he be worried? I don't know. But everybody that associates with him, bad things always happen. Look at Vitali.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure he's stuck. Hold on 1 second. Let me not misspeak. I think that's what I'm thinking about. I think that's the one. Yep, he's the one in the Philippines, and he was the one. Remember, Vitali was going and finding those predators.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
He was doing that with Vitali.
What happened with Vitali?
He's in jail in Philippines right now. He's jailed for 18 months.
Wait a minute. So, wait a minute. Time out. Hey, Nora, you're blowing my mind right now.
But am I onto something, you think? That you need to help me with my research? Because I'm almost positive I'm onto something. And also, I got insider tea that when he showed up to the courthouse, they let him in because he was at the Diddy truck.
Yeah,
I don't think he had to stand in that. I don't think he had to stand in that line. I could be wrong, but he found his way inside because he bragged. Oh, I know the AUSAs. I know the agents on this because he used to be a Fed in that district.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. It seems like everybody that's close to bruh somehow is getting into some legal trouble.
Something bad happens. So I'm like, do I really want to talk on this? Because I don't want nothing to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if he gets wind of it.
Well, you're not hanging out with bro. You got to hang out with Myron Gaines. It feels like you got to be his friend and hang out with him.
Maybe I'm okay.
And be in these honky spaces talking mad anti-black.
I'm not honky enough for that. I'm not black enough and I'm not white enough either. So I mean, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, as long as you don't hang around, bro, I think it's good. Because it seems like people that's hanging around, bro, is getting in some legal trouble. Allegedly. Okay.
God. Allegedly. What I mean, what are the odds? Yeah. Nick Fuentes, he goes on his show, he gets demonetized, he gets deplatformed. But I mean, Nick Fuentes has his own issues, so that's another case. But yeah,
Nick
Candace Owens goes on his shit and loses her job.
Facts.
I don't know.
God damn. Hey,
I don't know.
Some shit. Oh shit.
Could be wrong.
God
Could be wrong. I don't know.
Ahmad, the federal agent, game.
Ramu Frutadell.
Yeah. Oh shit. God damn. Hey, Nora, I gotta give you air horn for that. God damn, y'all. Detective work right there. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, damn, we ran a lot longer than I thought. I didn't think we
I know.
Yeah. God damn, we got into that Myron Gaines. Hey, you blowing my mind. Hey, you and Kelly, please do that show. I hope y'all do it on YouTube. But if you don't, I get it.
I'll talk to Kelly.
Because god damn, I didn't know nothing.
And you know, the final straw, the final interesting piece is he talks about them people, the small hats.
Yeah.
I don't want to say their names. And come to find out, his manager is one. Oh. And he talks about them.
Are you serious? His manager? This is a wacky ass world, you tell me.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. God.
And I mean, he really says racist. There's one, like, to me, Candace, she told the line of anti-Semitism, okay? There's a line. But he steps over it. He literally makes offensive stuff. To me, that's like, really should have no place in the world. I mean, you're not funny. You're not a comedian. And you think you're comedy and you're not funny.
Yeah. And this will be the last point because I know you short on time and shit. You feel me? I don't like how he tries to say it's two things he says, and other people use this shit. And every time people use this, I'm like, oh, that's bullshit. They use the whole comedy thing where I'm like, "I'm just a joke, dude.
It's just a joke, right?
Bro. Come on, get over yourself." And then 2, I disrespect everybody, bro. Everybody gets disrespected.
He talks about everybody but whites. I never see him talk about whites. I never see him make white jokes. There's so many white jokes we can make. I'm not going to say them, but the stereotypes.
Yeah.
He never talks about them.
No, he never.
Him and Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy Sotomayor, I see him post women or white women. He's like, "Oh, I bet they smell so good and so nice." And like, I'm just like, you're weird, bro. You're weird.
Man,
he's another weirdo. Oh, they used to be friends, but I don't know if anything bad has happened to him.
They did. Hold on. Do I got my drop for the Tommy Sotomayor? Right here. I got
the coons.
Goddamn coon. F out of here. Oh no, I got hella sounds I don't be playing. I'll be waiting for the right
Why
moment.
don't you play them on the new party? Does it not let you?
No, because I personally didn't play the sounds on the new party because I thought Gray was gonna be having the soundboard stuff, so I didn't want to step on people's toes. If you want me to play the sounds, I could be the sound guy for sure.
You could be the sound guy. I don't know how that would work though, because I don't see the same board here.
Nah, it's just gonna.
I don't know how that would work.
It's just gonna be on my end because I got the Fruity Loop stuff, and then I'll just play sounds when I feel they are right.
And you could be the sound guy. You have my permission. Just don't play the Jeopardy song.
Okay, I'm gonna leave
unless
that
it's appropriate. Unless it's appropriate.
Do I even have that? Hold on. Do I have the Jeopardy song?
Yo, bro was so mad. I didn't even play it. I'm like, what? Play it. Because he was like, play it. I was like, no, he's gonna get mad.
And he played it. And, oh man, all hell broke
Last
loose.
night I wanted to play a plane landing. Do you have that sound? Plane landing.
No, I don't have
Land the plane. Oh my god.
Actually, I don't have the Jeopardy. I don't have the Jeopardy
Perfect.
sound on my soundboard.
We have it.
Yeah,
I'm okay. We have it. We have it. I only want it played if someone's legit like, man, I can't think of that name. What's the name of, when you have those moments, because that's funny, but not in an insulting way. But I do want to start playing Land the Plane. Like, we really need to start the Land the Plane.
That'd be funny as hell too.
Like last night, there was a few moments where we needed to land the plane.
Okay.
Land the plane.
Okay, this is what we should do. Y'all should have like certain sound effects with y'all stuff. You feel me? And then I have my sound effects. You feel me?
I can't find a Land the Plane one.
I can't find it either. This one, okay. And there's some game for y'all too that's out here, content creators and shit too. So this sound effect right here, this new one that I got right here. You feel me? The good times, damn. So what I do is I take my phone, you feel me? I find where that clip is playing. I record it. You feel me? Make sure it's loud as possible. Record it. Drop it to your computer and then put in.
I guess I could do that. I need to go find my own Land the Plane. Like, that's the sound I want. Like a plane landing.
Yeah.
Land.
That'd be funny as hell. Oh my goodness. But that's the way you could do it too. That's a good workaround.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Thank you for that tip. But yeah, this was fun, Kamal. I guess I won't have you Tuesday, so I won't have comedy, but I'll be there. I'm probably going to end at 9 so I can go to Kelly's live, so I can hold it down for the real real African Americans over here.
Yo, yeah. So next Tuesday, I'm gonna be a shout out to Kelly. You feel me? In the damn building. I'm about to be on her panel next Tuesday. We're talking to it's Foundational Black Americans. It's gonna be Caribbean Americans, and
I have two. I actually have two titles.
Oh yeah, Caribbean American. There you go. Yeah. Bye, y'all. You feel me? And we're gonna talk about diaspora issues. You feel me? So I'm gonna be on there next Tuesday. But following that, next Thursday I will be back on the new party. You feel me? And I will bring my soundboard with me this time. You feel me? I will play the sounds now since I got the blessing from Nora to play sounds.
Yes.
Yeah. But with that being said, Nora, I'm gonna give you the floor. Let the people know about the new party and all the other endeavors that you done did, even from like the Diddy trial and shit like that.
Yeah. Right? So thank you guys to the Kamal Johnson Network. Kamal has been a blessing and gift to us, so we're so grateful to have him part of the New Party team. Again, we are a diverse group. We do a panel-style show. We don't do debates, but we have where everyone has their chance to speak about current events and politics. We have been doing exclusive coverage of the Diddy trial. I went there about a week and a half ago. I was in the courtroom. I got to see Diddy up close. I couldn't necessarily grab him, but he literally was in 10 feet of me. So it was great to get to have that experience. It was a great experience. I got to meet a lot of great people. So shouts out to everyone that I met up there. Optimistic that I'll be able to find a sponsor to go back. And if so, I'll be back in a week and a half down in New York City. Also, please make sure you go and follow the New Party. We're on YouTube at the New Party. Also, you can follow my network on YouTube. It's at Nora Christine Live, and on X, New Party 2025. So thank you so much to Kamal and his support. We look forward to seeing you guys on the chats every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m.
Shout out to the New Party. Shout out to Nora. Appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you.
For real, you know what I mean? And you gave the first slapper of the day. You feel me? First guest to give the first slapper of the day. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm putting in the chat, y'all. The YouTube channel, The New Party. It's not on Twitter. Hey, hyperlinks do not work on Twitter, so you got to come over to YouTube. Kamal Johnson Network.
Oh, really?
YouTube. Yeah, hyperlinks don't work on Twitter. So that's why I don't put hyperlinks in Twitter no more. They don't work.
Do they like suppress the information?
It is not a clickable link. So
okay.
Yeah, it just has the word things or whatever, but you can't click. So you have to come
That's
over
weird.
or Twitter. It is weird because I mean, like Elon Musk, you want to be the best platform, but you doing
for real
shit and you not making hyperlinks work. You know, people use hyperlinks, bro. God damn.
Wow. That's weird.
How you gonna be the richest African American on the planet, but you can't put a hyperlink section to work on Twitter? God damn.
Well, he doesn't want people to leave the app. That's what it is.
I could see that. Oh shit.
Yeah. That is literally what it is. And his little fake. Remember when he used to go on lives and do that fake persona?
Yeah.
That's how I learned that, because he was like, "Look at this. Is you're not supposed to leave the X." That shit was so demonic and weird.
Nor with the Elon
This
Musk.
is a crazy 2025, bro. Like, it's only getting crazier. Oh, and everybody watching, please avoid those protests. And I say that out of genuine care for your safety. I don't care if you want to protest the government. You have that right to do. I would just avoid protests.
Yeah, I feel you on that. You know, especially my foundational Black Americans, you feel me? Stay out of it. Avoid them protests and stuff. And I will say this. I'm apolitical. But I do agree with illegal immigrants. Keywords, illegal immigrants. Some of y'all get interchanged it with immigrants. No. Illegal immigrants. They need to get deported out the country. Especially after seeing some of the actions that they're doing. They need to be deported out the country. Illegal immigrants. And we're not breaking up your families, like Tom Hammond said. You could go over there and visit.
You can go.
What the fuck?
I'm so sick of hearing that. People get broken from their families every day. You know, Teresa Giudice was a white woman. She broke her and her husband. They did tax evasion. He was a white man from Italy, came here when he was 6 months old. And guess what happened to him, Kamal?
What happened?
He got deported. He broke the law. He wasn't a citizen. He thought he didn't need to be a citizen. That was the supremacist mindset that some people have. And so he got what's talking about here?
Sayonara. Goodbye.
Right. I mean, people go to prison every day. They have to leave their kids. People get in the military. They got to go serve in Iraq and Afghanistan for years at a time. They got to miss time with their family. It happens.
Yeah. Facts. And you know, that's been more my stance on this. You feel me? Nora, I appreciate you for coming on. Thank you so much, dropping your knowledge on things. This was a great show. We talked about
Yes, it was.
things. Shout out to the chat. Y'all's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Kelly, I'm sorry. I think you called earlier, but I didn't have the phone lines open at the time. I was like getting into more of the topic. But I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate the caller from the Bay. Thank you. Daryl, my brother in the building. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? My fam sector from my FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code. You feel me? My producers, Kiveon, Reelan, Byron, my guest Nora. Thank you so much. And the tiny minuscule allies that we do have. It's tiny as hell, but they there. Y'all better been doing this loudly and proudly. God damn. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Other sector of my audience, y'all could go EAD with your hating ass. I see you ain't in the chat hating. You feel me? You only come on there hating when I'm on the new party. You got
New party.
Y'all need to come over here and do the shit so I can flame your ass. All right? But y'all shut the hell up and go EAD. Now, with that being said, I am your favorite broadcaster's favorite broadcaster. I'm your favorite news anchor. I am the Shadow Band Man, also known as the Off Tangent Man. The way we get around the Shadow Band. And also, y'all need to do this for the new party too, y'all. Need to do this for the new party. Hit the notification bell. That's how you know when we go live. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live and you know when the new party go live. So hit that notification bell. All right. With that being said, my final note is this. Some of you Black celebrities, y'all booty clapping for the illegal immigrants. Y'all need to stop. With that being said, y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this content. We out, y'all.
All right.